Hi everyone, to those of you who watched yesterday's video, I look exactly the same because this is still me exactly the same. I've just filmed that last clip that you will have watched on that video and started editing, and now I had an idea of something I want to talk about for tomorrow's video, so I'm going to postpone the haul for a bit longer. I've not got it down here with me, which is a bit of a shame, but I really want to talk about Kindle love. I've noticed over more recent years that people have gone, not just on BookTube, although it is very prevalent on BookTube, but people have gone a lot more back to reading physical books, which is wonderful. I mean, I've always got a physical book on the go, currently Harry Potter. And I think there's definitely room for both mediums, but I want to really just share my current love of my own Kindle in the hope that it will make it love me more back. So Saturday night, I decided to do some reading in bed, and that is where I do most of my Kindle reading because I don't have a lamp next to me. It's Luke's side of the bed, and sometimes I read till the silly o'clock in the morning, and obviously I can't have a lamp on. That would keep him awake, probably. He can sleep through a lot, so maybe not. And it just really made me think that, like, what would I do without my Kindle? And then I turned my Kindle on and I wanted to read Magic Bitter, Magic Sweet, which I actually finished reading yesterday. I reviewed that briefly in yesterday's video if you want to check that out. But yeah, I wanted to sort of finish reading that. I turned on my Kindle and it just popped up with application error. So I was like, you know, occasionally Kindles have their issues, so I just did a soft restart, waited for it to restart, stared at the tree page for ages and ages, and then finally it just came back on. And I turned it on. Application error. I was like... I rinsed and repeated this a couple more times in the hope that one of these times it would actually work. Each time it didn't. So after doing a bit of Googling online, I discovered that it's possible to do like a harder reset. So I did that, and that took ages and ages. And then when it came back on, it still wasn't working, and it was stressing me out so much. So I actually had to try and read on my phone in bed. That didn't go well for me at all. I really don't enjoy reading on my phone unless it's like a comic or graphic novel. To read like actual blocks of lots of text just really strains my eyes, even though it's clever technology these days. I know it won't strain your eyes. Bullcrap. It was straining my eyes. I managed like a couple of pages and I was like, it just really hurts. So I stopped and just watched random YouTube in bed and played games. But I was in the mood to read so much and my Kindle let me down. And now don't get me wrong, obviously technology is going to let you down occasionally. And I have now got it sorted. I like put it on charge for like a day just to really give it a boost, and then went on it then and it started working. But I had to add every single one of my books that I'd got on there back on there. Luckily I'd made that video earlier this year, what's on my Kindle currently, which is my current TBR. So I was able to just sort of work off that, what I'd got on there. But it was just such a pain. And I was even starting to panic in the meantime. I was thinking, if I can't get it working, what am I going to do? I need a Kindle. Like, I need one. I know a lot of people on BookTube aren't Kindle readers, but like, I need a Kindle in my life. Hi everyone, future Kirsty here, still in her dressing gown. I just wanted to add on that obviously I was talking about my Kindle in this video, but obviously it applies to all e-readers. Do you love your e-reader? Do you not? Yeah. It's not just about the Kindle. I understand the love for them all. Today is a new day, so I'm going to end this clip here and go and actually film footage for today because this is wonderful. It's raining so heavy and I'm scared to read Harry Potter on the sofa, and it's a good job I'm not really trying to do any proper filming today, as in like old style school, because like this rain, I honestly don't know how I would cope. It's so dark. Now you can tell because now it's just making me dark and making that light. But yeah, back to past Kirsty. I'm not sure when I got to the point where I realised I need my Kindle. I've always, in theory, preferred physical books, but Kindles are just so much more practical in so many ways. Like I've already mentioned, the reading in the dark, just space. I mean, my bookcases are just like overflowing. So Kindles definitely have a place in my heart. And I was looking at the Kindle Oasis and I was like, ooh, that looks nice. And £229. That's not cheap. That's just not cheap at all. And so I was like, oh my God, if I have to replace my Kindle, this is just like such a cost I don't need right now. And so I just thought we'd all talk about our Kindles and whether we've got one, whether we want one, whether you don't want one, whether you would ever try one if you're in the currently you don't have one category. I just want to open up some Kindle chatter in the comments. So my current Kindle is the original Paperwhite, I think. And I've got a nice little cute pink cover on it. You've probably seen it in some videos. Before that I had a Kindle Touch. Wasn't quite as chuffed with that one because it wasn't lit, so I couldn't read in the dark. But back then I didn't live with my boyfriend, so I could just leave the lamp on. But then if I was doing that, I thought I might as well be reading a physical book. So yeah, I didn't quite feel the love quite so much with that one. Yeah, my current one I really love, but now I'm thinking, when will it reach the end of its lifespan? Maybe I should just replace it while I'm ahead, and when it is a convenient time sometime this year, just get the Oasis because I do really like it. So if you've got a Kindle, let me know what type you have got down in the comments down below. I would love to know. Let me know if you're not a Kindle lover. Why don't you like Kindles? Why do you prefer physical books? Maybe you are some sort of rare person of which I've never heard of that actually prefers audiobooks over anything else, because maybe that's the thing. I'd just really like to sort of open up a discussion about Kindles, basically. And sorry for the lighting change and probable angle change. I was busy filming this earlier and then someone FaceTimed me. Then my mum came round. Now it's a few hours later and it's getting a little bit darker, and yeah, everything is just looking a bit different to last time. So thank you so much for watching this video. I enjoyed this sort of really spontaneous discussion idea. This is what I like about my new format. I can just roll with an idea and just go with it. I don't need to worry about getting ready. I don't need to worry about setting up, about the lighting. I can just go with it, get on with it, and get that content out there and get the discussion going. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. As I said, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me somewhere if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.